And the baklava did not help.
Too sweet.
What's going on, everybody?
We're doing this again?
Day one. Vermont Sci-Fi Fantasy Horror. Vermont Sci-Fi Fantasy and Horror Expo. I thought, Jeff Fulton has so many fucking shows that, like, it could have been like Renaissance Fair, Sci-Fi. Yeah, I'm all fucking sorry, Jeff. Love you anyways, buddy. But yeah, day one, we're wrapping it up here today. It's a little after 3. We're hitting 5. And like I said earlier, Mr. Holman finally joined us.
Well, I've been here.
Well, he's been here.
My eyes can focus.
Yeah, if he looks straight at the camera, folks, you can see his hair goes like, he looks like the fucking heat miser. Yeah, that's how you can tell he had a good night last night. But anyway, no, we've been bringing you all kinds of guests today. And these gentlemen have been sitting right behind us all day talking shit. And we figured, we'd reach the curtain, grab him by the scruff of the neck, bring him over here. Yeah.
Couldn't grab my hair.
Look at the size of him compared to me. I mean, this dude would fucking squash me like Bigfoot. Oh, wait, Bigfoot? That's kind of a paranormal thing, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so
not really.
So, with us now,
It's a cryptid.
we've got Jack V from SVC Explorers of the Unknown.
Yep.
Located out of
New York.
New York.
Yep.
Sorry to hear that.
It's okay.
Don't
hold it against us.
Go Bruins.
I'm a Bruins fan.
He's not from New York then. No, in all seriousness, good guys. They do some cool shit, like shit that I like. I can tell you that. But just another one of the faces that you'd see here at the expo. So tell us a little bit about SVC, what you guys do.
So we travel around, not just upstate New York, but the Northeast. We go after paranormal stories, encrypted stories, and try to see if there's anything historical that matches up with the paranormal stories that we hear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
So
sweet. Right to
I know
the
he's
fucking
like
point.
right to the fucking point. He would be a very boring 1-hour interview.
Right. So
You'd have to ask him 40 questions.
So I got I live about a mile
Okay.
from the Bridgewater Triangle.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So you've heard of it.
Yes, I have.
Have you ever been there?
I have not.
Oh, you should go.
I want to go. It's actually on my bucket list.
Oh, it is?
It is.
Well, let me know. You can stay right at my house.
So
Sounds good.
So with the paranormal, we're just gonna call it paranormal because
Yeah.
paranormal kind of encompasses everything.
Yeah.
It's in that realm.
Yep.
And you guys being from New York, we did a lot of filming in Cornwall on the Hudson, New York.
Okay.
And as you come up 89,
Yep.
it's 89, right? Did we take
84.
Okay.
Okay.
We came 89 here. I don't know, fucking too many numbers, man. Can we just call it a highway, please?
Yeah, you can't count past 10 anyways.
You can kiss my ass. So as we go up 84 in upper state New York, there's off to the left is the penitentiary.
Yes. Yep.
And in front of the penitentiary is this fucking really insane looking brick building.
Yes.
It is part of the penitentiary, but I was told it could have been like an insane asylum like many years ago. Is there any, I want to, this is my, I want to know.
There is one in Ogdensburg, New York. It's up right off of, once you get off 87, you take a left and you're going towards, like, if you're heading west, there is an old abandoned insane asylum from the 1800s that is actually being torn down. It's also part of the prison. And we tried
Where are the
to.
ghosts gonna go?
That's
You
a
can't
good
tear
question.
that down.
I think they'll still remain. It's going to be a haunted Starbucks or something,
Okay.
at that point.
Right.
But yeah, there's actually a cemetery right across the road that has 3,000 unmarked graves from that psychiatric unit.
Wow.
So there's a lot of activity there.
Nice. I've never personally had an experience to go out. Let me rephrase this. Slow the fuck down. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Too many Red Bulls. Sorry. I've never had the experience to go out with a crew.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had paranormal experiences like we talked about, where it's, seeing apparitions of my grandmother sitting at the end of my bed. And when my dad passed, same type of thing. What's one of the coolest, because we can't call it scary to guys like you, because it's really not scary.
Oh, it can definitely be scary. There's times I've called my sanity into question.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what am I doing with my life right now?
Right.
Probably the scariest or most interesting. I did a cave in Pennsylvania. It's about an hour outside of Gettysburg. It's a 3 million-year-old cave, and the only way to get into it is through the basement of an old farmhouse. So I was about a mile and a half down by myself doing an EVP session, and as I that comes in from behind me. And I'm like, okay, yeah, no, that's it. Because, like, I'm down there by myself. There's no way out of there.
Now, did you debunk that because it was your stomach growling because you were hungry, or
It probably could have been. That's a good point.
I probably farted or something.
oh, it's the grumble before the fire.
You know what? That's a fair point.
We
Is that why I smelled sulfur?
that could be. Just don't light a fucking match. And this is the style of show that we do, folks. I mean, we take the stuff serious, not as serious as these gentlemen do, but you got to joke around a little bit because that's what makes life fun.
Exactly.
You know, is there any place that you guys haven't? What's the word I'm looking for?
Haven't investigated?
Yeah, I was looking for another word because investigated is just kind of like, but yeah, that you guys would like to.
Yeah, there's Waverly Hills Sanatorium out in Louisville, Kentucky. That's one that I was supposed to go years ago. Car broke down, but I really, really want to go there. Just feel drawn to that building.
Yeah. That's one that if you follow the paranormal compass, that you've seen on some big shows.
Oh, huge, yeah.
You know, I mean, I believe Ghost Hunters was out there.
Oh, yeah.
And like their second or third season.
Yeah.
And I bring up that because that's where I started getting into paranormal was watching that. I'm like, these guys are fucked in the head. I love it.
Yeah, they're
I
my
want to
kind of
hang
people.
out with them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And my wife's like, you can go do that. Have fun.
Just don't bring it home.
Wow. So, funny story.
When they attach to you, they're kind of screwed.
Basically, we've had stuff follow us home where we've had things mess with us.
Yeah, I bet.
You have to get rid of them. You have to bless the house, and we've had some times. I actually owned a piece of the Amityville house,
Oh, nice.
and that I had to donate to actually Zach Bacon's museum from Ghost Adventures.
Yeah.
Reached out to me. They wanted it, and it ended up going to John Brigman from my team. He has a huge collection of haunted items.
Nice. So, being here paranormal, you must know Jeff Witham, the Ouija board.
Yes.
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 All right,
Yeah.
so last year he kicked off his first ever event in Maine where he had Annabelle,
Oh, wow.
the actual Annabelle.
Nice.
So it was its own separate thing. You had to pay separately, but on Sunday morning they grabbed 40 people. Let's just say
Okay.
mostly us invited guests and a few others that they wanted to. And we got to go up and do pictures with Annabelle. You know, they had it cordoned off. So after the pictures, I'm telling you the story because you'll actually appreciate this. He gets a phone call and shows somebody the picture. They say, "There's a face behind me
Oh, no.
my picture.
Inside the case.
inside the case." And then you pull up his picture and there's no face.
There's nothing.
You pull up mine and there's a face.
And we literally took the pictures like 15 seconds.
Yeah, within
apart.
seconds.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
Because he went up, I took the picture. Then I went up, he took the picture. It was
So he
that
calls
fast.
his wife and tells his wife that we just got pictures with Annabelle and stuff. And it was a few minutes later, she calls you back. Their coffee pot exploded in the kitchen.
Oh, my God.
Right? So now, mind you, mine's the one that has the face,
Yeah.
and his doesn't. So I went through approximately 70 pictures that people posted of Annabelle
Yep.
with them. There was 3 people that had a face, me being one of them.
And it was in different spots.
Yeah, it was in different spots, same side,
Yeah.
same side of the case, but one was here, one was down under the arm, because it was all depending on how you were standing.
That's crazy.
But it was there. So everybody's like, I'm like, well, the face appeared because we're already fucking evil enough. It couldn't attach. It attached to everybody else because nothing bad happened after that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, the
So,
coffee pot thing, that was true.
yeah, and there was something else that happened with
That's
you.
insane.
Yeah, there was actually.
Skid marks or something, maybe? I don't know.
No, that's regular.
Oh, that just happens anyway.
That's Saturday.
Nothing special about that.
Oh,
man.
No, you're right. I can't remember what it was.
yeah, there was something else. It
yeah.
wasn't like super insane, but it was like bad luck.
Yeah.
You know.
Right. Well, right after we had the picture taken with Annabelle, we went back down into the
To the convention,
the
Danny
convention, and Danny Perez.
Perez. Yeah,
Okay,
Danny
yep.
Perez.
Yeah, he had the coffin out there.
Yeah.
So we get in the coffin, have our picture taken. You know what I mean? It's-
Yeah. And then we posted, first we did this with Annabelle and the Conjuring Mirror.
Right.
And then we did this.
Jeez.
It was funny.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What got you into the paranormal? There had to have been something.
Yeah, when I was 8 years old, I actually had what they call a shadow demon attack me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was great. I was 8 years old. I woke up about 1 o'clock in the morning to something tapping on my window and looked out, and I couldn't move. I had actually sleep paralysis in a way.
Yep.
I wasn't able
to me. It ended up being my wife.
Oh,
Shadow
that
demon,
makes
middle of the night.
Sorry. You want holy water? We got some next door.
Holy water. How do you put holes in water?
Drill it. You boiled the hell out of it?
See, folks, I was trying to be serious. And give Jack some credibility because honestly,
No, I believe in all that stuff.
I mean, I believe in the paranormal. I
Yeah.
believe in a lot of the encompassed within that paranormal realm. But there's a lot of people out there that are like, you're full of shit.
Yep.
It was a fucking creaky pipe.
Oh yeah.
Your cousin farted in the next room, dude. It's not real.
That's what the growl was.
Those people I kind of want to grab and bring to someplace like
Waverly Hills.
Waverly
Yeah.
Hills, and just leave them for a night.
Yeah.
With nothing.
I
Not
think
even
an hour.
EVP.
Hour would be enough, probably.
Oh no, because they're such skeptics. They got to stay the fucking night.
That's fair. That's
You know,
fair.
So when you come back the next morning, hey, you got skid marks.
See, the thing that really got us was Hinsdale House. I don't know if you've ever heard of Hinsdale House.
I've heard of a lot of them. Placing them is like me placing faces,
No, that's fair.
because I'm old and fucking senile. I deal with it.
Hinsdale House was actually investigated by Ed and Lorraine Warren back in 1970.
Okay, yep.
And we stayed the night in it. Actually, we slept in the living room. The guy that owns it is Dan Klaus, really nice guy. We stayed the night, and we had a GoPro aimed towards the mirror where the haunted dolls are. They have a whole little section with the haunted dolls. And next thing you know, there's a person walking past the mirror. Nobody was up at that point at night. Like, everybody was totally away from it.
So you've been able to catch
We've caught some pretty crazy.
pretty cool shit.
Yeah.
I
I always say to people, ghost hunting is 95% of the time sitting in the dark talking to yourself. The other 5% is the stuff you can't explain.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
And then there's sometimes where you actually hear something and you go, yeah, I fucking heard that. I'm getting out. Don't worry.
yeah, we've had a couple of those.
That happens to me when I'm in the bathroom sometimes. It's just unexplained.
More fiber.
More fiber.
More fiber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that eat your fiber.
Fiber optic.
Holy shit.
You can't have us on a show. I don't think.
Oh, no. This is a great show. I mean, I'm going to get tons of fucking hate mail from real paranormal investigators that are super serious. There's some out. I mean, they're out there.
They're
out there.
The thing is, as a social media influencer, you're always going to get hate mail no matter what you do.
Well, that's because we're doing it right. It's that simple.
Yep.
It's just nice to see somebody that can joke around,
You have
and
to.
not be like,
You gotta have fun.
dude,
with it. You can't have
are
fun
you
with
really ragging on what I do? No, I'm not.
No.
I'm not ragging on what you do because I believe in it.
To be a good investigator, you have to be a skeptic and a believer. You can't just be 100%. Oh, I heard something in the other room, must be a ghost. You have to be skeptical. You have to look at it in a scientific way.
But it's exactly, and try to debunk it
Exactly.
until you get to the point where you say, I've exhausted everything.
Yep.
There is no other explanation.
Exactly.
Yep. So why the fuck did I say yes? Or I do? It must have been love.
Yep. Must have been.
Sean just arrived.
All right, yeah. So what's next for SVC?
We're actually working on a pilot episode right now for a couple networks. And we are going through a story about Joseph Bonaparte, who's Napoleon's brother, where we're actually going after it's stolen royal Spanish treasure. And there's ghost lore around it. There's cryptid lore around it. It's going to be big. We're working on that right now.
That sounds cool.
Well, when it's funded, let me know because I'd love to sit in your suitcase.
Sounds good,
I
man.
mean, I'm sure I could fit right in it. Nobody would ever know.
It's perfect.
Like I could actually fit in one of your fucking shoes.
Most likely. It's a 14.
But want to thank you
Yeah.
for taking time out of your so busy afternoon here
Oh, yeah.
at Vermont Sci-Fi Fantasy Horror Expo.
Right.
at
And
Essex
we will
Junction,
be
Vermont.
doing it all over again tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, if we find somebody else interesting today in the next 45 minutes, which I doubt will happen, because I'm just too fucking lazy, folks. I'm not going to lie. Jeff has rubbed off on me today.
Wait a minute. Careful how you word that.
Yeah, that's why I thought about that.
I wasn't saying
He
anything.
was super sleepy this morning. I think it rubbed off. I'm super sleepy this afternoon. So, but with that being said, we want to thank Jack from SVC for hanging out for a few minutes, chatting a little bit about the paranormal. If you're interested, check them out. You guys have a YouTube channel or something you want to plug?
Yeah, we have YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. It's SVC Explorers of the Unknown.
Make sure you check them out. And check them out at other conventions. You got other conventions coming up you want to
We're
plug?
working on trying to get into some new ones. This is the only one we have right now this year.
Fucking book them. What, are you crazy? Get them.
We
I
even
just
have
can't.
Evan B. Stone that comes with us. He's our director of photography. He works with Josh Gates. He's worked with Adam Berry, Ghost Hunters, Ghost Advent. He's done Skinwalker Ranch, Finding Bigfoot. He's right behind us. That's the guy sitting on the end.
Well, that looks like a big fucking thing. I don't know that.
Let's have it on the computer.
No,
You could have got him and you got me. Sorry, guys.
No, we're gonna save Evan for a real show.
There you go.
I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness, we're here till 5 o'clock tonight, 10 to 5 tomorrow. You'll see people like Jack, like us, like other interviews that we've already done today. Yeah, stick around. We'll be back at some point. All right, peace.